Hey, and welcome to Thumbium. So from the main sales page video, you may notice a couple changes in the app that we made right before launching. And one is we moved the sidebar to the left side just to give more room. But what I want to do in this video is kind of show you how to get started with all this. So when you log in, the first thing you want to do is come over here to the left-hand side and go down to your profile. Now here is where you want to add your OpenAI API key. So you want to click this link here and it'll take you to OpenAI where you can sign in and get your key. If you don't have a key yet, you'll have to sign up with OpenAI, which it's free to do that, but then you will have to put some kind of a billing card on file. Because every time you generate a thumbnail, it's going to charge anywhere from 4 cents to about 16 cents for every thumbnail, but it's going to go directly through OpenAI. It's not coming to us. We get absolutely nothing for every thumbnail you generate. The only thing you pay us is when you pay the one-time fee upfront, which you already did to purchase this app. Now, once you add that and save it, it should say that the key is active and working. Then you're ready to get started. When we jump over to Studio, the first thing you're going to do is give your product a name. This is optional, but it helps you to search for your thumbnails a lot easier later. And I'm just going to title mine Survival Ridge. This is the name of our retail store, and I'm going to make a thumbnail for one of our products we have. So I want this one to be for YouTube. Now I can also choose vertical videos such as shorts or reels or TikToks and make thumbnails for those too, but this one's going to be directly for YouTube. Under imagery and style, if you click this box here, it's going to explain what each of these does, but I'll just go ahead and show you. The first thing you can do is you can add a person to your thumbnail. You can also add a product and you can add a background. All of these are optional. If you don't want to use none of these, you can just come down here to the idea and prompt box and you can type something in here and it's going to generate the thumbnail. The better you describe what you want your thumbnail to be, the better it's going to turn out. Now, if you don't add a subject up here or a person, you can come down here and you can use an AI person. So it'll actually generate a male or female for you to put in your thumbnail image if you don't want to use a subject photo up here. If you don't want a person in your image at all, then don't upload a subject and just choose no person. For me, I'm going to go ahead and select these images I want in these boxes. Okay, so what I did is I uploaded a picture of myself, the product I want in the thumbnail, and then the background image, which is the image of our store. For the idea or prompt, I'm going to leave this completely empty because AI is going to already know to combine all this together. The only thing I have to do is type in what I want in the text overlay on the thumbnail. And since this is a lighter, I'm going to put for the text to be never be without fire. I'm going to leave position for auto, the size I'm going to leave for medium. I don't have a text style or reference to use. If I wanted to, I could upload a thumbnail or an image of text that I like that somebody else or even I created previously, and it would analyze that image and use that same style of text for the thumbnail you're generating now. And it'll do the same thing if you pick an image that you've already created from your gallery. You can now choose an art style. I normally always leave mine on clickbait, but you do have different options that you can play around with to see how they work. The same thing with the image type. I always leave mine on auto, but there are several options here. For the output settings, I also always leave mine on medium, because with a medium image, it's only going to cost you 4 cents through OpenAI to generate this image. But you can see down here that choosing high is over 16 cents per image, and honestly, I don't notice that much of a difference. So I always leave mine on medium. Then I can choose how many variations I want. I typically always do 4 because I like to see a variety of different types of thumbnails that I can choose from. You can also choose custom and do up to 10 here. Next, you have decorative accents. So I'm going to do this with and without the accents so you can see the difference. I'm going to go ahead and tick this box, click generate thumbnails, and then I'm going to untick the decorative accents and click generate thumbnails again. So now we have in queue 2 different orders for creating thumbnails. So what we're going to do is over here on the left hand side, you can see the gallery. And if we jump over there, you're going to see where it's currently generating these 8 thumbnails for us. And as they're generated, they're going to show up here. Now that all the images are loaded, you can see here the one that I really like is this one because it shows this being much larger. And if I click on it, it blows it up so you can see the full resolution image of 1280 by 720, which is exactly what YouTube wants. Now what's really cool about this is if you notice some of the thumbnails, take this one for example, it has the background image that I uploaded for our store. And it made it prominent with our name listed right here where you can see it easily, along with the item that we had for the product. And down here, you can see there's a couple added extra elements. Now, if you remember, before we chose to generate some of the images, there was a tick box there where we could add additional decorations. And that's exactly what this does. It throws in anywhere between 2 to 4 extra little elements such as this that's related to the theme of your thumbnail, just to give your thumbnail a little more flair. Now you have options where you can download your thumbnail, you can edit it with AI, you can rename it or delete it. When you delete it, it moves it to the trash section where it's stored for up to 30 days before it's automatically deleted. Now some of the things you can do with AI, let's take this one for example. You'll notice this text is a little bit cut off on the top. And sometimes AI does this, but it's an easy fix. So if we go down here and say edit with AI, we can make some changes to this, and let's do a few of them. So number one, we're going to tell it to move the text lower so it's all visible in the image. And then I'm also going to say make the user more rugged looking with a tactical outfit and black marks on his face. Now, if I wanted to, I could change the subject photo in this and upload it here, or I can change it out with another background photo. And then down here, I can choose the quality of the image. I'm going to keep mine on medium because it's only 4 cents. Now, whenever you edit with AI, sometimes it is best to choose the higher option for 17 cents because it does a better job at analyzing your photo or your image here and rebuilding it. But lots of times medium works just as well, so we're just going to try that and click on apply the edit. Now what this is going to do is generate a new image, and we're going to give it just a couple minutes to finish. And while it's doing that, you'll notice up here at the top, so far I've generated 8 images. It's generating 9 right now. And you can see the total spent is only 33 cents. That's what I've been charged so far through OpenAI. Now my suggestion is to always check your OpenAI account for your billing details because this can always be off by a few cents, depending on if you're using reference images. So if we go down here and click on edit with AI, you'll notice where you can upload a subject photo or a background photo, and sometimes this can cost an extra few cents that isn't calculated in the total cost. So here's our new image, and you can see it made all the changes we wanted. It moved the text down, it made me look more rugged with black marks on my face and in a tactical outfit. So anything you ever want changed in any of your thumbnails, you can simply edit with AI and make those changes directly to it. Now let's try a different one. For this one, we're just going to call it space. And we're going to come down and we are not going to add no people to this one and no images. Instead, I'm just going to paste in a description here that says a rocket launching into space with flames and smoke. And for the text, I'm just going to say, here we go again. And then I'll come down and we'll do 4 more of these. And I'm going to add the decorative accents and click generate thumbnails. And we'll give it just a minute. Now while that's working, up here in the subject, product, and background, you can add 1, 2, or all 3 of these. So let's say we're doing a product review. We could add a product. We're going to use the same image. And then we're going to add an AI person. So we'll use male. And then down here in the ID and prompt, let me remove what we previously had in here. And I can put something like this. Okay, I put in a wilderness scenario, a man is building a fire using the product shown in the image. The product should be easily seen as if it were being promoted. Now, if this was a description that I use frequently to generate a lot of my thumbnails, I could come over here and save this idea. And once I do that, it's going to be here in my saved section. So I could just click this and then click on that description and it'll automatically populate each time. And then the text for this one, I'm going to say fire anywhere. And then we're going to come down. I'm not going to do decorative accents this time and generate thumbnails. Now we should have 4 more already. So let me go over to my gallery. And you can see here's the one with space. Here we go again with the space rocket. This was all done simply by using a simple description. And then you can see our added elements that it threw in here with it. Now, if you're creating YouTube thumbnails, and if you're also creating thumbnails for Reels or Shorts or TikTok videos, you can sort between them by coming up here and clicking on YouTube or clicking on Shorts. And obviously, since we haven't created any Shorts thumbnails, they're not showing up here yet. So these 4 are done now, and they actually look much better than I thought. And I think because I put the text in there about it being like a promo, you can see how he holds it up and like shows it right up in your face, and it looks really, really good. But that's how easy it is to use this. Any changes you need to make, just come under here under Edit with AI and just tell it what you want to change on the thumbnail, and you can do it. And then you just simply download it. Now there are some optional add-ons for the copywriter, the remixer, and the client review. If you haven't already checked out those, you can click on those here and go there to the page to see the videos on how they work and what they do. And then you can pick those up also for a one-time fee. If you need any further help, you can come down here to the contact section and you can submit technical support, billing, or a suggestion. And this comes directly to me. I am the only one that does support. I'm the only one that maintains this app myself. So it's going to be well maintained and you will get support for it. But just understand I am one person and it may take me a day or 2 to get to your message. And then down here at the bottom, you'll see where it says get more thumbnails. So if you click this, it's going to take you here where you can upgrade and add additional thumbnails to your package. So maybe you got the hobby, but it wasn't quite enough for you. You can come to this section and you can purchase or add hobby again, or business or agency, to your existing package you have now. You just have to make sure you use the same email address that your account has now, and it's going to add this extra 100 thumbnails every month to your existing account, or an extra 250 thumbnails a month to your existing account. And jumping back over here real quick just to show you how cheap this is, 17 thumbnails I've generated so far, and it's only cost me $1 to do this. So if you do offer this as a service, you can come over here and pick up the client review plugin, which is going to help you to connect with your clients and your customers. And you can sell these things left and right for $5, $10, $15 a piece for these thumbnails and make an absolute killing from it.